welcome. I see you jumping in. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to our webinar. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am so excited to dive in with you and show you how you can take this exciting journey into business ownership and get to work from home or from the road and achieve your personal goals when it comes to financial, location, and time preferences. All right, let's see here. So by starting a bookkeeping business, you can make $5,000 a month working only 10 hours per week within just a few short months. Even if you work full time, have kids at home, have never done bookkeeping before, if this is something that you're looking to accomplish for yourself or your family, you're in the right place. So let me know in the comments how many of you would like to do this. I'm so excited you're here. I'm so excited to see all those people that are so excited here. Put yes in the chat. Come on, I want to see them. I can't see because I'm in presentation. So Emily, Tracy, you guys are gonna have to tell me what we have. Do we have a lot of yeses here in the chat? You're muted, Emily. There you go. Sorry.
We are getting there. We got a lot of yeses, a lot of people on. So excited to see everybody.
Awesome. All right. I was so excited to have everybody here. So thank you again for joining us today. I want to introduce myself. My name is Deanna Rogers. I'm one of the partners here at the Stay at Home Bookkeeper Academy. I have the extreme pleasure of being a mom myself to three lovely boys that are 32, 30, and 27 now, and five grand littles, four grandsons and one granddaughter. I've also had a stay-at-home business for over 30 years. And it has just been life-changing for me. My husband and I, we try to call ourselves serial entrepreneurs. We own 7 businesses, working on our 8th at the moment. So we're always looking to add financial freedom and generational wealth for our children and our grandchildren. So with that being said, I also want to make sure that you guys have heard of Tiffany Higgins. Tiffany was our founder of Stay at Home Bookkeeper. How many of you have heard of Tiffany's story? If you have, drop yes here in the chat. All right, I see those yeses. Tiffany is the founder of our Stay at Home Bookkeeper Academy, and her journey is what started it all. She was a CPA who built a bookkeeping business that allowed her to stay at home with her kids, and now she has helped thousands and thousands of people do the same exact thing. Before launching the Academy, Tiffany navigated the ups and downs of running her own bookkeeping business, learning firsthand what it takes to overcome the challenges of starting without any guidance. Her journey and the hard-earned lessons that she drew from it not only shaped our approach to eliminating the trial and error of many bookkeepers' experiences when they're finding their niche, but it's also been a huge inspiration for me as well. Me and my husband both joined here about a year ago now into the Academy as partners. In fact, that is the reason why we've become a part of this team, and we're so proud of all the people that have joined here. The next person I want to introduce you to is some incredible people that are here with us today is our team. They'll be answering questions in the chat specifically because I can't see everyone in here. So they're going to be answering a lot of questions in the chat. So I want to point out a few people here. Meet Bill. He's my better half, Bill Rogers. You want to say hi? Hey, Bill.
Good afternoon. Great to see everybody.
Awesome. Bill is my better half, as I always say, and the CEO here at Stay at Home Bookkeeper Academy. We also have Emily Kern, who's our COO. How are you, Emily?
Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Excited
Awesome.
to be here.
Well, we call Emily our Swiss Army knife for a reason because she knows it all, she can do it all, and if we never have the answers, she always has the answers, let me tell you. And we have some amazing mentors and coaches that will be sharing their experiences later today. So hang tight. We've got a very full schedule for you. Now, I want to introduce you to someone very, very special. Tracy is our head of education. Tracy, how are you doing today?
I'm excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, Tracy is the head of education here at the Academy, and y'all, she is a powerhouse. She's an enrolled agent, a business owner, and the brain behind our coaching fulfillment. She runs our education department. She works really closely with our mentor team. She leads our renewal programs, all just to make sure that you have the best learning experience possible here. Simply put, I'm just going to tell you right now, she is the go-to expert for all things bookkeeping. And if you get a chance to work with her, consider yourself lucky because she is a wealth of knowledge and one of the biggest assets in the community. So we're so excited to have Tracy here today. Tracy, I don't want to butcher any of this, so I'm just going to let you tell us a little bit about yourself and your path here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Deanna. A little bit about me. My background's actually in education. Before transitioning into accounting almost a decade ago, I was a teacher. My decision to start my own business was a lot like Tiffany's. Being there for my kids was just not optional, and I wasn't willing to miss anything. In fact, that's why I originally chose a career in education. When my kids were little, I stayed home, which made things kind of tight financially. Later, I took a job at their school, but I quickly realized that while I love teaching, the job itself really wasn't just the right fit for me. So as my kids neared the end of elementary school, I knew that it was a time for a change for me. And accounting always fascinated me, but my job hunt didn't really go like I expected. Every role that I found required experience that I didn't have, and I still wasn't willing to trade my family time for an inflexible office job. So I first pursued tax preparation and became an enrolled agent, which is a federally licensed tax expert. While studying, I saw just how essential accurate financials were for small businesses. And that's what led me to bookkeeping. Unlike tax work, bookkeeping provided steady, recurring income, and that's how my accounting firm was born. Joining the stay-at-home bookkeeper just really feels like a full circle moment for me because I get to combine my love for education with my passion for bookkeeping, all while helping others find the same flexibility and freedom that I worked so hard to achieve. So I really couldn't ask for a better fit.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Tracy. I am so excited for this next hour. How many of you here today want to work from home with maybe reduced hours, but more money coming in and still be available to have your family with you anytime they need you? I want you to think about that for just a second. If that's you, I want you to type yes here in the chat box or comment below. Type yes if you can. Get those comments going. Awesome. Well, here at the Bookkeeper Academy, our mission is to empower people to become financially independent without sacrificing connectivity with your family. And that's all by offering education framework to launch your own bookkeeping business from home. That is what we stand for. That is why we're here. Now, how many of you are excited to be here today? All right, let's get real for a second. I see so many of you that are. You're putting in here that you're excited. Tracy and I, along with these amazing guests that we're about to show you, will absolutely be able to change your life and have your cake and eat it too. That's our motto here at the Stay at Home Bookkeeper Academy. So if you're ready to reach your financial freedom for your family while being able to spend time with them on your terms, if you are, I want you to put cake in the chat box. I want to see some cakes here. Come on. Emily, you'll have to tell me, can you see some of the cakes in there?
I can. Lots of cakes and lots of exclamation points and
I
lots of
love it.
emojis.
I love it. All right. Well, I'm going to make y'all do some math here and get really active. I'm really big, if you can tell, my energy. I love the energy in the room. I feed off of that. I also want to make sure that you're paying attention. So we're going to ask a lot of questions as we go through. All right. So the next one. How many of you have ever attended one of these live webinars before? If you have, I want you to put 1 in the box. If you have never attended it before, I want you to put 2. All right, let me see. All right, we got some 1s, we got some 2s. Okay. Well, welcome back to everyone that's returning and that you're getting more comfortable with the idea of becoming a business owner. I'm glad to see that. For everyone else that is new, welcome. Welcome to our webinar. We're going to be going over a ton of stuff here, and I'm going to actually stay on and help with any questions that we have all the way through. So if you leave early, it's okay. We are recording it, but if you're able to stay till the end, we would love for you to spend some time with us so we can answer all those questions that you have and be able to support you. Again, what I just said, we love participation. It's what we get the energy from the room. So type questions in the chat. We've got Emily, Bill, all of our coaches and staff are in here. They're going to answer as many questions as you can. And then guess what we have at the end? We are going to be randomly giving away some winners of some Amazon gift cards. So you want to make sure that you're very active and that you are chatty. Well, I like to say chatty Cathy. All right. Now, we're going to get Tracy to get some things started here in just a second, but I want to know here in the chat, I want to know if you have any questions throughout the time that we're here today, myself and the team will be here answering those questions. So we'll drop those questions in there. And then obviously, Emily, Bill, everyone will be able to get you, get all those questions answered for you. All right, you ready? All right, y'all, we're about to dive into our goals and the exact roadmap on how to achieve them. We're going to give you the clarity on the process, the timeline, and how quickly you can make some incredible things happen. Remember, this webinar is recorded, but stick with us because we're going to answer every question before we wrap up. All right, so if you're ready, I'm going to just, let's go. Come on, listen, put ready in the chat box. Again, I said we're going to be very active here, so put ready. All right, Tracy, I'm going to let you take it away from here.
Thank you, Deanna. The first thing I want to cover is how long it typically takes for our students to reach consistent, recurring, and dependable monthly income in their bookkeeping businesses. There are a lot of ways to make money in bookkeeping, cleanup jobs, commission income, payroll, but those aren't always steady, and it can vary from client to client. So I really just like to focus on the income that you can count on month after month. I will also show you how you can increase your earnings even more in an upcoming slide. What we see on average is that our students add about $1,000 in monthly income for every month that they're in business. So if your goal is $2,000 per month, it typically takes about 2 months to reach. By 5 months, you could be at $5,000. And by 10 months, you could be reaching that wow goal of $10,000. Now, during tax season from about January to April, and again in September and October, many of our students will see faster growth with all of the business owners out there feeling the crunch to get tax ready. But even outside of tax season, students are regularly landing clients and steadily increasing their income. This chart reflects the average student who is balancing a full-time job and family responsibilities. So if that's you, this is a reasonable pace to expect. If you have more time to dedicate upfront, you could grow even faster. But most of our students are juggling jobs, family, and life, and they still are able to hit these milestones within a few months. Now, think about this. If you can invest $640 a month to get started and turn that into $2,000 or even $3,000 per month, wouldn't that be a great investment? Go ahead and put yes in the chat if you agree.
I see quite a few yeses here. I love that. Great. Keep it coming.
All right, at this point, people usually ask, how many clients do I actually need to hit these income goals? For your first goal, you would need around 4 small clients. For your comfortable goal, about 10. And for your wow goal, you would need roughly 20 clients. Now, this is based on smaller clients, so there's a range. Many of our students land larger clients, which means that they hit their goals with fewer clients. For example, Kim got a new client in December that pays her $2,200 per month. So instead of needing 4 small clients to hit that first milestone, she only needed 1. And when Tiffany was making $20,000 per month in her bookkeeping business, she only had 33 clients instead of 40. So these numbers are just to give you a general idea of what's typical. So go ahead and drop in the chat now. How many clients do you need to hit your first goal? Awesome. Okay, so let's talk about just how many potential clients are out there. This chart shows that in 2022, there were 33.2 million businesses, and that number has been growing steadily over the last 5 years. In fact, over 500,000 small businesses start every single month. At the same time, bookkeepers and CPAs are retiring in droves, and there aren't enough people stepping in to replace them. So fewer people are going after accounting degrees because of the long hours and low pay during tax season. So what does that mean for you? It means that clients are everywhere. There's no shortage of business owners that need help, and there will never be enough bookkeepers to serve them all. There's plenty of fish in the sea. And the best part, bookkeeping isn't a luxury, it's a required service. Business owners already know that they need it, so you're not trying to convince them of its value. Finding and landing clients is actually pretty straightforward, and we're going to walk you through exactly how to do that. I'm going to cover more of that on an upcoming slide. So go ahead and drop an emoji in the chat if you feel like hitting your first goal is totally doable.
All right, I see quite a few people posting. Come on. There you go. I love that. Look at all those emojis.
All right, and now this is my favorite slide of the entire presentation. Let's talk about how much time you actually need to work to hit your income goals. For your first goal of $2,000 per month, you would only need to work about 4 hours per week. That's it. So type in the chat how many hours per week you would save if you only had to work 4 hours. I'm making you do a little math, but don't worry because you don't have to be a math whiz to be a great bookkeeper because that's what calculators are for.
You do not have to be great at math. That's the best part.
Yes, so much time saving. So think about what you do with that extra time. More time with family, picking up a hobby, enjoying life, or even reinvesting some of that time back into your business so that you can hit your next goals faster. And even at your wow goal of 10,000 per month, you're still only looking at around 20 hours per week. 20 hours, can you imagine? And the best part, you decide when and how you work. Are you an early bird? Do you like to work early mornings or a night owl? Would you like to work late nights, weekends, only on Mondays? It is totally up to you. You can even change your schedule week to week if you want. It is insanely flexible, and that's what makes this so powerful. So here's a summary slide with all the key numbers in one place. Go ahead and snap a screenshot if you want to save it. We're going to pause here for just a minute to allow you to do that.
I love that.
So at this point, you might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. So let's break it down. How does this high income, low hour business model actually work? Well, the first key piece is pricing the right way. We're going to teach you how to quote clients properly so that you're not undercharging or selling yourself short. You'll learn to price based on value, not just time, so that you get paid what you're actually worth while delivering real results. The second important piece is efficient workflows. We'll help you streamline your work so that you're not stuck doing unnecessary tasks or busy work. Every minute that you spend on a client should add real value. Lastly, we're going to help you build this business with the future in mind. We've already thought things through that you might not even be considering yet. And that's where we bring even more value. From day one, we're going to help you to lay the right foundation so that you can grow your business with the end goal in mind. For example, down the road, you might start thinking about hiring employees in your business. Even if that feels like it's years away, maybe 2 or 3 years from now, there may come a time when it makes sense for you. And we want to make sure that you have the right pricing structure and workflows in place from the start so that when you're ready to bring on full-time employees, your business stays profitable and sustainable. If you take another look at this slide, you'll see that a full-time employee working 40 hours a week can handle the workload for clients generating $20,000 per month in revenue. Now, the going rate for a bookkeeper or staff accountant is around $5,000 per month. That means every full-time employee you bring on, you're going to be profiting $15,000 per month. So even as you grow your team, you'll maintain a strong profit margin, keep a solid monthly income, and still have the flexibility and work-life balance you want. Finally, we want you to build this business from day one with the potential to sell. Even if selling isn't on your radar right now, you never know what life will look like in 5, 10, or even 20 years from now. Wouldn't it be great to have that option? Well, here's the exciting part. Businesses like this can sell for 1 to 2 times their annual revenue. So think about it. If your business is bringing in $200,000 per year, you could sell it for $200,000 to $400,000. And if you're making $1 million per year, that sell price could be $1 to $2 million.
$2 million. Hold on, y'all. Just think about that for 1 second. How many of you could imagine selling your business for $2 million?
Yeah, bookkeeping businesses are highly attractive to buyers because of their consistent recurring revenue and high profit margins, even after hiring a team. And since they don't require the owner, you, to be involved in every little detail, investors really love them. And that's exactly why we're helping you to build smart from day one so that you always have options for the future. And one thing I haven't even touched on yet is a huge opportunity in back work like cleanup jobs. 9 times out of 10, when you bring on a new client, they haven't done their bookkeeping for months and sometimes even years. And that's often why they're finally looking for bookkeeping help. And this creates another big income opportunity for you because cleanup work varies so much from client to client. It's harder to predict than recurring monthly income, which is why I didn't include it in the previous slides. But let me show you some real life examples from recent students and the kind of income that they've been able to generate just from cleanup jobs. Kim joined our academy in October and landed her first client just 6 weeks after launching her business. This client was a larger company, allowing her to charge $2,200 per month for ongoing bookkeeping services. As Kim began working through the books, we helped her uncover that the previous bookkeeper had neglected the previous year of bookkeeping. She was able to present those findings to her client and proposed a $9,000 cleanup job, which the client immediately approved, asking her to simply deduct it from his account. Less than 2 months after joining, Kim made over $11,000 in her bookkeeping business, right on track for her $2,000 per month goal at 2 months into her business, but actually making $11,000 in month 2. Next up, I want to share Alicia's story, and stay tuned because you're actually going to get to meet her in just a little bit. When Alicia joined, she spent the first 3 weeks setting up her business and getting everything in place. Once she launched her marketing plan, she landed her first client in just 4 days. Not only did she secure a client that fast, but she also brought in her first client before she even hit the end of her first month in business. And this wasn't a small client. This was a mid-sized business, so she was able to charge $1,500 per month for ongoing services. On top of that, they were 2 years behind on their bookkeeping, so she charged a $6,000 cleanup fee to get them caught up. That means in her first month, she made $7,500, which is right in line with our expectation of earning about $1,000 per month for every month you're in business, except she did it a lot faster. And this is exactly the kind of opportunity that makes bookkeeping such a great business. It's quick wins and fast income. So let's pause for just a minute before we go any further. I want to know what's on your bucket list. If you had an extra $20,000, $30,000, or even $40,000, what would you do with it? Would you finally take that dream European vacation, upgrade to a new car, pay off debt? What is something that you always wanted? I want to hear it. Go ahead and put it in the chat right now.
All right, come on, let's see them.
Buy a house, vacation, travel, so many good things, so many good things. All right, so that last example I want to share is Jennifer. She joined our program on August 12th, and exactly 4 months later, on December 12th, she told our client success director that she had just landed her 5th client, paying her $21.97 per month. She was already close to hitting the program's expected milestone of $4,000 per month by month 4, but here's where it gets crazy. This client was years behind on their bookkeeping, and the cleanup job alone was worth $32,000. So while Jennifer was already on track with our typical results, she actually made over $34,000 in her 4th month alone. And that doesn't even count what she earned from her other 4 clients. Now, to be clear, cleanups of that size are not the norm, but we do see them from time to time. What's more common are cleanups in the $1,500 to $10,000 range, like what Kim and Alicia landed. Anything beyond that isn't as frequent, but it is absolutely possible. And when you do land one of these bigger jobs, that's when you're looking at hitting those bucket list goals: retirement, Disney cruise, buying a house, all of those things. When these ladies got those potential clients, we helped them understand how to handle all the steps leading up to getting paid and all the steps that came after. But you know what's even better? I want to bring someone on right now that's actually just done this, just last month. Jen, are you here with us today?
Yes, I am.
Awesome, Jen. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a mom, a single mom. I was in corporate America for decades, not doing anything bookkeeping related. And as someone in their 50s, I started to worry about if I would ever be able to retire. And I wanted something I could do on my own in retirement without having to go into an office every day. In addition, I have 2, soon to be 3 grandsons, and I want to enjoy them and be available whenever I want. So I joined the academy last March, about a year ago, I guess at this point, and it gave me all of the steps I needed to start my own business. It gave me everything I needed to talk to prospects, market that business, network, everything. No guesswork, no research, just everything's in the academy.
Awesome.
That's great.
That's so great, Jen. Awesome. All right. Oh my gosh. Can you guys believe that? Like Tracy, I cannot believe that Jen did that. Jen, that is so incredible. Wow. Talk about like perfect timing to be able to get the client that's able to write you a check for $45,000.
It
So,
it was insane, yeah.
yeah, right? So, how did we help them achieve these goals, Tracy? Tracy, do you mind if I share just a little bit here?
Go
If
for it.
Awesome. Well, here's exactly how we helped these students make these results happen. We helped them understand how to conduct their new client discovery calls, ask all the right questions, and then we were able to help them put together proper quotes and proposals and present that to the client so they were able to actually be able to show the value of these clients so they would say yes. And now that they have the clients, we help them understand how to efficiently onboard the new clients, how to break down the cleanup jobs into manageable step-by-step processes, help them understand exactly how to do the cleanup work in the accounting software, and then how to do the ongoing monthly work so they can make a minimum of about $100 per hour doing the work. But most importantly, we taught them how to find the clients as well, which is called marketing. So we're going to talk a little bit about marketing. Our students usually spend about an hour a day on their marketing, maybe more in the beginning or maybe a little less as they start to get on new clients. But there's three main methods of how we teach our students to get clients. All three have been proven to get our students from $0 to $100,000 a year in their business within the first 12 months, sometimes even well before 12 months. We'll give our students the opportunity to choose which method works for them. And you don't have to do all these, but if you choose to do them all, you can reach your goals faster. The first method that we use is called the organic social media marketing. We help you utilize the platform familiar with to find and connect with business owners. For example, Facebook, in Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, Instagram. We're going to show you how to post content that actually gets the business owners interested in reaching out to you. So they're reaching out to you and bringing the business to you. There's really typically no cost associated with this because you're already doing this. This is on your social media. The second marketing option that we have for students is called networking groups. You join these networking groups where we show you how to find virtual or in-person networking groups where the businesses owners, they're all hanging out. They're all showing up once a month, once a week for these different networking groups. And we're going to help you create a strategy when you attend these groups so that you know exactly how to make the most of your time and how to get clients from these groups. And we're going to show you how to not only get referrals from the group, but also to create referral partnerships from other members in the group. So this is kind of like they're all doing the referring for their clients to you for the bookkeeping, right? Some of these groups are free, but some do have an investment. So for example, I joined an industry exclusive group. It cost me, I think, $500 annually for the membership, but I made over $60,000 in our first year doing that with some business that we got from that referral. So it absolutely pays off. Also, the group also kind of turned into a second family for me. So I always look forward to going to those events every single month as well. So it's kind of a perk. Also, we're going to show you how to get clients in email marketing. How many of you love email marketing?
Yes.
If you do, I want you to type in there that you love it because we are going to help you with all of our students. We help you in gathering a mass list of business owners and tax offices to deploy an email campaign. These emails make potential clients interested in wanting to know more about you and your bookkeeping services. So they'll often respond with wanting more information and a time to chat. Generally, you can do it in Zoom, phone calls, however you want to do it. For tax offices, though, we help our students create a strategic partnership with those tax offices that respond to the emails. So it's a win-win for both the tax professional and for the bookkeeper. And if you get in good with the 2 to 3 or so tax offices, they'll usually send clients consistently throughout the year. Even if they offer bookkeeping services themselves, many times tax services get overloaded during tax season and they need bookkeepers, to handle their overflow. So we're going to help you find those tax offices and help you create those strategic relationships. Now, this one, the email marketing, This method can also be at a $0 investment, and you can do it manually. And so to save time, you can invest in several different programs that we're going to suggest. Some of them maybe, I don't know, up to $50 a month on a monthly basis, but you can cancel and resubscribe at any time. We also have a marketing program that we've created for our students that will cost, I think it's roughly $125 to $150 a month that you can also utilize. But these are all optional, and they'll save you time, and they will help you get your results quicker. Now, here's what I really want to know. Out of the ones that we just talked about, what do you think is the one that you would choose to do? Number one, would you prefer to do social media marketing? Number two, networking groups. Three, email marketing, or maybe you're for all the above. If you are, post below in the group 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me see what you guys got. Emily, can you see some of the other ones too?
Yep, we got a lot of a mix of bag, but a lot of 4s. I'm surprised by how many 4s. A lot of brave people out there want to do everything. I love it.
I love that.
This
Love
energy.
it.
I love it when they're not afraid at all. So you're ready to go in and do social media, networking, and email. Way to go. All right. So if you're ready, I want you to drop an emoji to see how we are going to deliver this to all of our students. So I want to see it. Make a fun emoji. Who wants to give me the funnest emoji that we have out there? If you want to see how we actually help you with the results, and hit your goals, I want to see the coolest emoji out there. So drop one in there. Let's see. What do we got? And remember, we're giving away prizes too. What do we have? Emily, you got some really cool emojis?
Oh yeah, we got a cowboy. We got a bunch of different stuff going on in
All
here.
right.
I love it.
Well, good. All right. Well, with that being said, we got some really cool emojis out there. Tracy, why don't you share with us a little bit more?
Yes. One of our support features is providing support through this private members only Facebook group. You currently have access to our free Facebook group as pictured here, but in this private Facebook group, we provide a lot of personalized support for our students. Right now, we have over 230 students in their first year of growing their bookkeeping businesses. And it's amazing to have such a strong sense of community with others who are on the same journey, not just in business, but in life too. Additionally, we have over 50 students in their second and third years in the program. You'll have the chance to collaborate with them and gain insights on what worked and what didn't as they've grown their businesses. And we have a dedicated team of 8 to 10 coaches, mentors, and support staff, all of whom are experts in both growing businesses and doing bookkeeping. And they're here to help you succeed every step of the way. As a company, we treat the Facebook group like a ticketing system. For every question you post or submit, we answer them all. And they can be related to any topic that you can think of. Some examples are sales, marketing, quoting, QuickBooks Online questions, technical bookkeeping questions, workflow, mindset, and more. We answer questions 6 days a week. If you ask questions between the hours listed here, I think we need to switch the screen. There we go.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We currently have an average 37-minute response time for every question asked. Any questions asked outside of our regular support hours are answered at the beginning of the next shift. And this is great for you because it means that you can get a quick answer to what's keeping you stuck. Move on to the next task that's going to get you closer to your goals and do it all in a streamlined and efficient way. Plus, that means less time wasted so you can spend more time with your family and doing things that you enjoy. Here's a screenshot from our team meeting last week on our support response times. In our group, we handled 689 questions, which we call tickets. 466 questions, or 66%, were fully answered and resolved with just one response from our team. That means a student got a complete explanation and education right away. 0 questions were missed. Every single one was addressed. And our average response time was just 37 minutes for those first touch resolutions. You can't even Google answers that fast. For the remaining 44%, those questions also received full answers, but they needed a little bit more back and forth, whether that was clarifying details, additional guidance, or follow-up questions from the student. Even then, the average resolution time was just 65 minutes from start to finish. We are serious about getting you answers fast so that you can keep moving forward. We host 7 live Zoom calls every week, plus bonus calls throughout the month. Most of our calls run Monday through Friday with options in the morning, afternoon, and evening so that you can jump in when it fits your schedule. Here's what we offer every single week. We have Academy Q&A. This is our open office hours to ask us anything. Bookkeeping Business Basics. This call is designed specifically for new students to help you gain confidence and get clarity on anything you're stuck on. Marketing Call. Learn proven marketing strategies to attract clients and grow your business. Mindset and Momentum. Step into the mindset of a business owner, build confidence, and stay motivated. And Overcoming Obstacles. Work through mindset blocks and any challenges holding you back. And that's just our weekly calls. We also offer deep dive workshops throughout the month on various topics. Just in the past few weeks, we've covered topics including time management strategies, crafting a winning elevator pitch, overcoming sales objections, and building a referral program that actually works. All of these coaching calls are where the real magic happens. You get live support, expert advice, and the chance to connect with a community of bookkeepers just like you. Here's a sneak peek inside our teachable coursework. In just a minute, we'll walk through the student journey and timeline, but here's the best part. Our video training modules are built around that journey, giving you the exact framework that you need to launch and grow your bookkeeping business. Inside, you'll find step-by-step training on everything from setting up your LLC and bookkeeping fundamentals to sales, marketing, client management, and scaling your business. Plus, we upload every weekly live call and special training so that you can watch anytime on your schedule, and we're always adding more. Now, I want to talk to you about your journey inside the Academy. Let's take a sneak peek at the benchmarks that we train our students to hit during their time with us. Weeks 1 through 2 is all about laying the foundation. In your first 2 weeks, we'll walk you through everything you need to get your business set up and off the ground step by step. From choosing a business name and creating LLC to opening a business bank account and signing up for accounting software, we cover all the things. Now, these are things that you could probably figure out on your own. But when I started my business, I spent hours and days researching options and learning what to do. With the Academy, you get the shortcut. We've already done the research and found the fastest, easiest, most cost-effective way to set up your business, and we're handing that knowledge over to you. We also focus on building the right business owner mindset, which is a key part of long-term success. By weeks 3 and 4, we'll focus on bookkeeping and marketing basics. By now, you're going to start to learn the fundamentals of bookkeeping, from debits and credits to understanding what a bookkeeper actually does and the day-to-day tasks involved. At the same time, you'll get an introduction to marketing and learn about networking, social media marketing, and email campaigns, so you can choose the best approach for you. Plus, we'll give you a customized accountability checklist to help you stay on track with key marketing tasks. Weeks 5 through 12 are going to focus heavily on actively marketing your business and discovery calls. You're going to learn how to master client discovery calls and quote your clients. You'll continue refining your bookkeeping skills and get help, support, and feedback from our group calls and support group as you're looking for your first few clients. From months 3 through 12, we want you to continue onboarding and working with new clients, expanding and refining your bookkeeping knowledge so that you can become a true expert in the field. Our massive resource library has everything you need to support clients in different industries with varying needs, tackle more advanced bookkeeping tasks, and build out processes and procedures for smooth client onboarding. This is what sets the foundation for a profitable business, one that gives you freedom, financial freedom, location freedom, time freedom. And this journey is designed to set you up for success, and we're here to guide you every step of the way. Speaking of guidance, I want to introduce you to someone who's going to be an essential part of your journey, our student success coordinator. She's like your built-in accountability buddy, helping you stay on track, get the support you need, and making sure that you never feel like you're doing this alone. Christy is an incredible asset to our Stay-at-Home Bookkeeper Academy team, and I've had the privilege of working closely with her over the past year. But she isn't just part of our team, she's also been in your shoes. She started out as a student in the academy, went through this exact journey herself, and now she's here to cheer you on and keep you moving forward. But I'll let her tell you more. Christy, why don't you go ahead and tell us about your journey and what you do now as our Student Success Coordinator?
Thanks, Tracy. Well, a little about me. So I am a mom of 4, so busy. And before I joined the academy, I was working 40 to 60 hours every single week at a deadbeat job. Awful hours, nobody cared about me. And I knew I didn't want to do that, and I wanted to have something more. But taking a leap of, quitting a job or becoming your own business is super scary. But I did, I took the chance, I joined the academy, and it has completely changed my life. Through the academy, I not only learned bookkeeping, I learned how to build a business. And by the time I completed the program, I had gained the confidence and skills to create a career on my terms. So fast forward to today, I have 27 clients, and my business has grown so much that my husband and daughter help with the bookkeeping as well. And coming back to the academy as a mentor and student success coordinator, it was a super easy decision because I know exactly what it feels like to be in the shoes of someone just starting out, and I love helping others push past their fears just like I did. The best part of my job is watching students gain confidence, land their first clients, and realize that they can actually do this. So if you are thinking about joining, but you're feeling hesitant, my advice is this: you don't have to have it all figured out. The academy gives you all the tools, support, and guidance that you need to succeed. So take that first step. It's the best decision that I ever made, and I'm excited to help others experience that same transformation. Now, a little bit about my role in the support and the support that we give our students. As the Student Success Coordinator, I'm here to make sure that you have everything you need to succeed. So from day 1 to day 365, I help guide you through the process and answer your questions. I help keep you accountable, and you are never, ever doing this alone. You'll have one-on-one support through email and text, and I'll help direct you to the best and fastest support option depending on your questions. My goal is to make sure you always know what steps to take and to help keep you motivated and moving forward. But before we tell you any more, I want to bring up maybe 1 or 2 more people to talk to you. I know we are seeing in the chats wondering, can this really happen? Is this possible? Yes, it is. So without further ado, I would love to call out Robin. She is our mindset mentor and was an academy student as well. Robin, please come on and tell us about your journey as a member in the academy and then as a mentor as well. I also know you and your husband just had a pretty exciting announcement because of your business.
Hey, everybody. Hi, I'm Robin McMahon. Yeah, this has been such an interesting journey for me. I say to anybody that will listen, I'm a reluctant bookkeeper. I never thought I would be a bookkeeper. And it turns out that it is the best thing that I could have ever done in my entire life. And so to tell you a little bit about our journey, I've known Tiffany Higgins for many years. In my previous life, I was a parenting coach, and she came to me. She's got 5 kids. I know there's some people in the chat here that have got many kids as well. And she was struggling with the balance and struggling with behaviors and things like that. And a few years later, I was at a place in my work and in my life where I needed something a little bit different. And I wasn't interested in being a bookkeeper yet. But I was working with Tiffany on bringing people into the academy. She asked me for some help, and it was just the right place at the right time. And so I started working with her within the academy in a totally different role. And I just, as I was saying, telling people about the academy, I said to my husband one night, I said, this is like such an amazing opportunity. Like, I'm looking at these people who are making so much money, plus they get these back work jobs and they just seem to love it. And my husband said to me, oh, I don't know if I could ever do the marketing. And I said, yeah, I don't know about the spreadsheets and all that stuff. And he said, well, I'll do the spreadsheets. And I said, well, I'll do the marketing. And so back in Black Bookkeeping, it was born. So my husband has worked his corporate job in IT up until recently. So here's the way it worked for us. We decided to start our business together, which we've never done anything like this before, ever. Like never, ever, ever. Not bookkeeping, not a business together, nothing. Our first goal was to have it replace our mortgage, like to pay our mortgage is what I mean to say. And then our next goal was to have it buy us a new car. And then our next goal was to have enough in our business to retire my husband. That's a big goal. And it was about 2 years to the day that we started our business that Corey retired. And he is now on his this was his 8th Monday home with me here working the business exclusively. And I can tell you that we're on pace to make about $200,000 this year. And, we just had our mortgage come out and, we were affected by major mortgage rates. And, so our mortgage is pretty big. And we were able to just transfer money in and, from our business account into our personal account. And we didn't even miss his paycheck. And I can tell you, like, one of the biggest wins that I never, ever imagined that I would have. And I know that some of this seems like, how could it ever happen? You won't even believe it. I make more in a week with one client in particular than my husband was making all month. I never made that much in my corporate job, never made that much before. So it really is true, and it really can happen for you. And so over the time in the academy, I was invited to be a mindset coach, which is totally my jam. So I still get to do my coaching. I still get to do a business that I love and work with somebody who I really trust, which is my husband. And the reason I joined for the mindset piece is because I could see how when I could see how people were getting in their own way. And I saw it time and time again because I was bringing people into the academy and I was seeing fears come up, and I could see blind spots, and I could see old conditioning and old programming come into people's awareness. Because when you are outside of your comfort zone, like, that's where things get real, right? Like, no, magic never happened inside your comfort zone. So once you get out, things start to come up. And I was able to help people see things differently, to see things in a new way that gave them more confidence and also helped them to really, like, see that they could do it, right? Like, really, really differently. So reframing a situation. And I'll tell you, watching people grow, I have the best job because people come to me when they want to celebrate, but they also come to me when they are not feeling great. And my goal is always to provide a space of non-judgment, a safe place where you can share what's really going on. Tears are always welcome. And you're just there to get help. And what I think is the most incredible thing about the entire academy is that I kind of call it like soup to nuts, right? Like, we help you from your mindset all the way to exactly how to do a reconciliation and year end and all that kind of stuff, right? What I know for sure is that what gets in the way sometimes are things that you don't anticipate. And we're here for that for you no matter what. Like, we just want to put our arms around you and take care of you while you're in this journey with us. And we know you can do it. We know you can make it. And we are not going to let anything get in your way. We are here for you. And one last thing that I'll say, doing a new thing is hard, but life is really hard. And you guys are here probably because what is going on in your life isn't really working for you. So you're already uncomfortable. This is uncomfortable to start something new and take a risk, but we are here for you. You're not doing this alone. You are totally supported. We are all real people. We are all real, real bookkeepers. And, we're just here because we want to see you succeed. There's no competition within this group. We're just all here to cheer you on and help you when you need it and celebrate you when it's time to celebrate you. So I just am so happy to be here. And I love every single one of the members and also the mentors. We all love each other too. So this is a big love fest here. Okay, I'll leave it there.
Well, thank you so much, Robin, for sharing. Truly amazing what you and Corey have been able to accomplish.
So
I
great.
think I saw Alicia here as well. I know you guys are really excited and you've got lots of questions, but I do want to introduce Alicia. She's been in our academy and also one of our mentors. Welcome, Alicia. Will you come up and just tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey?
Hey y'all, absolutely. So I started the academy at the end of 2022. Like Tracy said, I got my first client rather quickly, which was super exciting, super scary. I came into this with absolutely zero experience. I remember hearing people talk about reconciling accounts, and I was like, what does that even mean? I am like freaking out right now. But the mentors that we had were amazing. They held my hand the whole way, answered all of my questions that I felt like were absolutely ridiculous, silly ABC questions. Nobody ever made me feel that way. They made me feel supported and encouraged. And so we got through my first client. He was ecstatic with the work that I did. I was super happy because I was like, look what I did. I went from knowing nothing to, getting raving reviews. I was like, this is great. And I would have never been able to do this without my entire, secret team over here that's helping me do all of this. And so my business has truly changed my life. I was in corporate America as well. I had worked my way up the ladder. I don't have a college degree, so I had pretty much maxed out as far as I could go in the corporate world without having to go back to school. I'm a single mom, and so being able to pay the bills and go back to school just wasn't really a feasible option. So when I started the academy, it was more with the intention of a side gig to be able to make ends meet, to hopefully make enough money to be able to go on a vacation. The things that at that time weren't a possibility. And I thought, if I can just make enough money to save up a couple $1,000s a year to go on vacation, that would be amazing. To be able to pay a bill without saying, oh, I don't get paid for 2 more days. I hope that doesn't clear yet. Just all the things. And so when I took the leap of faith to join the academy and things started to turn around, it's just been one amazing thing after another. Like Tracy said, I had a really good first client with the cleanup. My second one was actually a $12,000 cleanup. Then I started bringing on some recurring clients. One of the biggest things that the academy has done for me is make me get out of my own way and out of my comfort zone. I worked at home before it was cool. So before COVID even happened, I was at home for 7 years before that. So my kids and my dogs were my best friends and the only things I talked to all the time. So this gave me a community, but then also I got out and started networking. And now, I know so hundreds and hundreds of people from doing that. And I've been able to build my personal networking and community, but also my business that way. And in the last 2 years of being in the academy, I have made over $200,000, which is probably the same that I've made in my entire life before that. And I'm in my mid-30s, so y'all can do the math on that. For me to think making 6 figures a year was possible that was a dream. That was like something that somebody else could do, but it just wasn't for me. And the academy and Tiffany and everybody, the team, they showed me that wasn't true. Like I can do it too. And I feel like I am like that stereotype of if I can do it, anybody can do it. You really can. I was working full time. I'm a single mom of 2. And like I didn't have the time. I just didn't think I had the time, but they taught us how to manage our time and how to, make it work. They really do give you the fundamentals from not just bookkeeping, but everything down to like time management and help you think outside the box. I remember talking to Robin in the beginning and, just kind of saying, well, I don't have the time. Rob was like, you have the time. Let's find the time. And so we went through and picked through my schedule. And I was like, okay, well, I could cut out scrolling Facebook and I could probably cut out that Netflix show and I could get up a little earlier. And, on my lunch break, I could eat my salad while I'm on the computer listening to Tiffany's videos. And so we worked it out, and you'd be amazed at how much time you could pick out your schedule. But, yeah, so now that I'm a mentor, I'm not sure if I enjoy it or if they enjoy it as much as I do. But giving back and like teaching everybody else what I was taught has been the biggest blessing to me. Like I absolutely love getting to work with our students and hearing all their successes and learning and growing with them. There's nothing better than, talking to somebody one day and then them coming back and be like, Alicia, gosh, like, who did you able to pay my bills this much because they said yes? Like that is the most amazing feeling to me. And so to get to be a part of that, like I can't even, imagine a greater feeling. So for anybody who is on the fence is like, I'm not sure if I could really do this, and I'm not sure like if it's for me, or I'm not sure if it'll really work. The answer is yes. It like you have to put in the work. It's work. Anything worth having is going to be work. But you can do it, and you will have an entire support system behind you. Even if you don't have the most supportive people around you at home, I didn't. And so having the community here is a game changer. Having hundreds of people who are on the same path as you can really make a big difference in your success. So if you are, on the fence, or if you're like, I need to make a change, like this is not working for me, like what I'm doing, I'm just stuck here. I need a different option. This could be a life changer for you too.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to begin. Thank you so much, Christy, Robin, Alicia, Tracy. Oh my gosh. Can you guys just imagine being in Alicia's spot? What about Robin's spot or Christy's spot? Guys, I want to hear your thoughts here. Can you guys believe this? I know we've probably thrown a lot at you guys tonight, but how many of you can see yourself in their position? How many of you would like to be there? The next question I'm going to ask is, how many of you think this is for you? I want to see you put that right there in the chat. Come on. I want you to own it. Tell me if you think this is for you, put it in the chat. So, what stood out the most today for you? Was it the $45,000 cleanup job, or was it Robin helping her husband leave his 9-to-5 job? Or, I mean, what's that moment that made you actually think this is possible for me? Was it hearing Robin's story? I mean, tell me. I want you guys to drop in the chat what has got you the most excited right now. Come on, I want to see them. All right. Are you guys ready for the next step? Do you feel like you can do this? Because if you do feel like you can do this, we know that we can help you hit that goal. We can help you get your business started. And if you're ready, I want you to go ahead and type ready in the chat box. Come on, I want to see those readies. Come on.
Got a lot of people saying they're ready.
I know.
Lots of
Like, come
exciting
on.
stuff.
I need to see the readies coming. Ready? All right. Well, this is the Bookkeeper Academy. This is what we've been chatting about. This is exactly what you've heard all of our mentors talk about. And this is what we do every single day. We guide you, we support you, we walk you step by step to launch your business. And guess what? You can do this too. If you want to take action and you want to get started right now, I want you to scan this QR code right here and book a call with someone on our team. Let's figure out how we can help you get started. But let's get your spot in line. Let's get you started, and let's get you started right now. If you're ready, I want you to put in the chat box ready. Come on, I want to see those readies. I know I see a couple of them. Come on. All right. All right. Well, Tracy, is there anything else that you want to share before we get some questions?
Deanna, I can't turn down the opportunity to brag about our mentors for just a second. So I just want to say, this opportunity really is life-changing, but what sets the Academy apart is our mentorship. And you've had a chance to meet just a few of our mentors tonight, but having experienced mentors who have been where you are and who are dedicated to guiding you every step of the way, that's what makes all the difference. So can't wait to see everyone inside the Academy.
I love that. Yeah. And Tracy, when I tell you Tracy's got a heart of gold and a heart to teach, she does. I mean, genuinely, when you come into the academy, Tracy like takes you on as one of her other kids. Like I think she's got hundreds of kids now, right? Not just a couple, but hundreds, because she takes you on and she helps guide you through the academy, as do all of our other mentors. So you are in such a great place once you join us. All right, really quickly, I know you've been here with us and we're so thankful that you stayed with us here. I want to quickly introduce one more final person here and get to a couple of questions because we've seen some questions here in the chat. Bill, are you here?
I am here. It's so great to see everybody and so inspirational. I love listening to the mentors as well, Tracy. And it's great to hear. These are people who actually went through the academy and have built businesses and have come back to help coach and teach and inspire others to build a business. So great, great webinar.
I love that. Well, Bill is my better half as well as the CEO of the Bookkeeper Academy and one of our partners here at the Academy. So Bill, I haven't been able to see all the questions because I've had this up. So I do see that we had a few come in, and we're going to try to answer as many. Emily and the team's been answered as many they have, but we do have a couple of them that I wanted to point out and see if you could help answer them. There were several of them that came through that actually asked about how to get started, how much does this cost? And so I kind of thought maybe you could just answer that for us and kind of get that started.
Sure. No, and we have multiple different programs, and that's what's so great about the Academy is we really want to, chart a path that's affordable for you to get started at building your business. So we've got multiple different investment options, and so what I encourage you to do is to hop on a call and get with our team and let us walk you through. We even have finance options. We have options where you can spread your investment out over 5 years to build your business. So there are so many different ways that we can support you getting started with your business. So the best thing to do is to get a call booked with us, hop on with our team and let us walk through the different options that there are out there for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This is, I love this question. I'm giggling and I'm trying not to, but it says, what if I'm bad with numbers? What, hold on. I'm going to let Bill answer. But before that, y'all, I failed math in college. So anyone can do this. I'm telling you, you don't have to be a math wizard to do this. But Bill, do you have anything to say about that?
No, I see so many, and I speak with every single student in the academy and speak with them on an ongoing basis and do coaching sessions. And you don't have to be a math person. That's what QuickBooks is for. That's what the software is for and all of that. And so what you really have to have a passion for, and I really like breaking this down. Bookkeeping is not about numbers, it's about helping businesses. And that's what I love about bookkeeping is you're helping business owners grow their business by helping give them better visibility to their financing. That's what I love about it.
I love that. Thank you so much. And talking about that, like you mentioned slightly about having no experience. One of the questions was, I don't have any experience. Can I make this work? Can you kind of elaborate a little bit more on that? Because I know that's a question that a lot of people ask.
Sure. So do you know that 70% of our students have no background in bookkeeping, financials, finances, accounting, or any of that? They just have a desire to create that kind of financial freedom for themselves, for their family, and to have that and to build that. That's what we're here for. And that's what makes the Academy so special is that you have, and what's so great about the Facebook group is you're in a community of people walking along that same journey, a community of around 250 other people walking that same journey with you. They're just a few steps ahead of you. Plus, we've got 6 bookkeepers on staff. We've got 6 to 7 live coaching calls per week and an entire community of helping you build this so that you're not out there building it on your own. And that's the whole intent of the Academy.
I love that. Thank you so much, Bill. Here's another one I see here. It says, what if I have bad credit?
That's fine. We're not talking about building it for yourself. You're talking about learning the skills to go out and help people build their business. Building your own business gives you that ability to sort of reset your finances and reboot your finances and build something for yourselves. So many things happen in our lives, especially with the pandemic, to negatively impact our finances. What's so great about bookkeeping is as Deanna and Tracy and all the mentors said, there's never going to be a shortage of businesses that need someone to help them with their finances. And this enables you to get your feet back under you and build that financial stability and build your credit back up. So you don't need to have great credit to be a bookkeeper.
I love that. And I always say, even if you have bad credit, that's like, to me, that's just another reason why you need to start your own business so that you can build that credit back up. And I do want to say real quickly, I've seen a couple people sending some text over and the reasons why they're not sure if they're ready. And I'm going to tell you right now, every single thing that comes across as this is the reason why I don't think I can do it is because I have small kids, or I have elderly parents, or I have a health condition, or whatever that is. I'm going to tell you right now from my heart, that's the reason why you need to do this. Those need to be the reasons why you take this leap of faith and you start your own business and make your own bookkeeping business, and so that you can be at home and spend that time with your family. I can tell you personally, years ago, and Bill and I are so blessed to have a beautiful family now, but when I met Bill, I was a single mom with 3 kids. I didn't have hair. Now, he had a full head of hair. So you guys can see that, right? He had a full head of hair. I did not have hair. I had cancer. I had 3 boys. I had gone through bankruptcy. I think I had hit about as rock bottom as I thought I could, but I wasn't about to give up. And that's the thing, is that you can't give up. Make all those excuses of what you're saying, make those your reason as to why you're going to do this. And that's the one thing. Bill's always been my biggest cheerleader. When we met, he married me and took on all of my excuses, and we turned those into reasons. And that has always been something I've been a firm believer in, is taking an excuse, turn it into the reason why you do something, and you do it well. So for all of you that have that voice in your head saying, I don't think I can do it, I'm going to tell you right now, you can do this. And this group of mentors that you're hearing from, they are the best of the best of the best, and they care, and they actually want to see you succeed, and they will. And that's what's so great about the Academy, is they will hold your hand, and they will help you, and they will guide you, and they will help you get this business off the ground just like that. So,
Well,
yeah,
and
go
Dee,
ahead.
real quick, and Jen posted a chat in here. Jen Tesser, one of our attendees, posted a chat that pretty much sums it up. Finally, a chance to make what I'm worth, and that chat there sums it up. I mean, who is so tired of working for someone else's vacation, working for someone else's trip for their family, instead of owning it and building that financial freedom for yourself? So, Jen, you're absolutely right. This is an opportunity to finally get a chance to make what you're worth and build something for you and your family. I love that.
I love that too. Man, Jen, you're gonna make me all teary-eyed here. All right. If I want to see those that are going to take action right now. So if you're going to do this, I want to see you take action, scan the QR code, make sure that you set up a time to speak to someone on our team. We believe in you. We believe in you so much that we get involved every single day. There's not a day that goes by that we're not here to help you, that one of the coaches is not going to be plugged in to help you. So I want to see you take action. I want to see you scan this code. I want to see that you're booking a time to set up a call with someone on our team, and let's get you started. So you've had the QR code up. Come on, everyone. Don't wait anymore. I want to see you scan it, book your time, take action. Remember, no more excuses. Take action. Make this the reason for changing your life. All right. With that being said, Emily, hey, I think we had some, everyone that stayed on was very active, and I want to reward those people here tonight that were with us. So didn't we have some Amazon winners? I think we should probably announce some of those winners.
I think we do. So if I can get a drum roll, we are going to be posting our winners in the chat right now. So we got some winners in the chat. I love to see the drum roll in there. So look out for an email from our team. We're going to confirm your information, and then so we know we're delivering this to the right people. So check out your email. Congratulations to our winners, and thank you for everyone that's been on here. Lots of engagement, lots of really great questions. Really love seeing our team and our mentors on here too. And thank you, Deanna. Lots of good stuff going on. I love to see it.
Awesome. Congratulations to our winners. We are so excited. And again, I know you keep saying it, but thank you so much for joining us today. I know that several of you may have some deeper questions about the program and how to get started. So don't let anything like finances get in the way, because we've got, like we said, what Bill mentioned earlier, we've got several programs that we can, options that can be based on your needs and your goals and different financing options. So where there's a will, there's a way. If you're ready to get started, we will figure out a way for you to jump into the program. So I want you to know that you've got our word that if you're ready to take action, we will help you find a way to make that get and help you get started. So, all right. So again, I want to make sure that you've booked your time. I want to make sure you have the QR code up here so you can get a time to book with one of our team members. Let's get you started. We are going to hang on just a little bit longer so you guys can go ahead and click here and get your calls booked. So while I leave that slide up, on behalf of myself, the entire team, Bill, Emily, all of our mentors, Tracy, Alicia, everyone, Robin, everyone, I know I've missed so many people, but thank you so much for tonight. Thank you for giving so much and giving back to our group here. And for all of you that chimed in with us, thank you for giving an hour to us. We love what you do. I hope you can see how passionate we are about this and that we actually want to help you succeed just like we have. So thank you. Really, first step was that you showed up here. So very proud of you, but don't let this stop you here. Take the next step. Get a call set up with our team. We believe in people taking action, and that'll change your life. And that's the only way you're gonna be able to get started right away, is by taking action. So if you're an action taker, I want you to put a thumbs up right here in the chat box. Come on, I want to see some thumbs up right there. I want to see those action takers. All right, I see thumbs. I love it. I love the thumbs up. Look at that. Already got some great action takers, Bill. I think we're so excited to have these new members jumping in. Coaches, mentors, are you ready?
We
Because
are
we're gonna be able
excited.
to, I know. Let's
We are
get it
excited.
started.
And as Deanna said, don't get in your own way. A phone call is free. Hopping on the phone and chatting with us and learning about the possibilities and everything that we have available to help you get started at building this financial freedom. So by this time next year, you are working on your own. You've got your own business and you're controlling your own destiny. And that's our goal. And it's about helping people grow their businesses.
Awesome. All right. Well, look at all those great action takers here tonight. Thank you again, everyone. We look forward to talking to you soon. Scan the card right there and book your call, and we'll see you inside of the Academy. Bye, everyone.